So this little spot right here in my kitchen, it's been driving me crazy for a long time. This is just another one of those spaces that I have put off for way too long, so today is the day. Let me show y'all what we're working with. Okay, so it is this cabinet right here that I have a little DIY curtain on. It used to have cabinet doors, but I took them off a long time ago when I painted the upper cabinets this white. I was trying to add, like, I don't know, a little cottage charm, and I wanted to be able to kind of hide everything without putting the doors back on, just because I felt like, I don't know, those just look boring. But I don't know, y'all, I am just not loving it anymore, and kind of refreshing a lot of the other areas in my kitchen has made me look at this space a little differently again. So let's see what the inside looks like. Okay, so yeah, here's what we're working with. And somebody just asked me the other day if I still had those 3 little canisters that I thrifted a long time ago. And while yes, I do, they're still up there on the top shelf. But the rest of this has just become Hot Mess Express. So I've been having some of the vitamins that I'm taking up here, and then it just got out of hand. We started throwing red Dixie cups up here, mason jars, food that I don't even keep in here. I don't know. Because the curtain's up here, I think I've let it become kind of like a catch-all. I want to be able to see my beautiful Wexford cups down here and all the things. So anyway, let me tell y'all what I think we're going to do. So this fabric is just kind of laid up there. It's kind of tucked under here, but I have nothing else in my kitchen that has this fabric anymore other than the little rocking chair that's in my dining room. So I used to have that kind of fabric like as my curtains and different things like that, but I've changed all of it. So I want to pull this down, and then I painted this green when I did my lower cabinets. Don't ask me why, but I did. So I want this to match the rest of my upper cabinets, just because I feel like this green and this white, it just don't go. It don't go and it don't flow. So it needs to get out of here. So here's what I'm thinking. Take that off, put some primer down, paint all of this, and then take the curtain down. And then I thought what I could do is get like some small little trim piece or something to go around the outside, just to kind of frame this out and make it look nicer, just so it doesn't look like a cabinet that had the doors taken off, you know, like exactly what I did. So I want to kind of trim it out around the outside, just like with something small and decorative, and then paint it to match everything else. And then I think this will then look like some built-in open shelving. So yeah, that's my thought process on what to do. And you can see I have some of that fabric up there as well. So that's what we're going to start on. We're going to get everything out of here. Take the curtain down, get everything out, and then I'm going to put some primer on it because I think I'm going to have a hard time covering this up if I don't prime it first, because this is an oil-based paint that I used on my lower cabinets. I might even have to sand this a little bit or do some liquid sandpaper. That's probably what I'll do, because I have some of that. Do some liquid sandpaper, and then I can fill these holes in with like some wood filler so those look nicer. You know, just so it doesn't look like a cabinet that just had the doors taken off. I want it to look like a finished open shelving unit over here, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and still use it for pieces that we, you know, use on a daily basis, like our drinking glasses. But I want to bring in some different canisters and some different decor. So we might run to an antique store real quick while we're letting the paint dry, just to see if I can find any new pieces to go in here. I don't know. We have a lot of things that I can use, but y'all, I don't really have as much in my stash as I used to because of having this new dining room built on back here. As you can see, I've used a lot of my decor in those spaces. So we might just make a very quick little thrift trip or antique trip just to see if we can find anything for these open shelves as well. But first, before we go do that, let's take everything out, get this, you know, primed, painted, maybe get the trim pieces put up, and then we'll decide if we have enough time to go do a little thrifting. Okay, so now we are just going to do probably the most boring part of this project, and I don't give y'all a whole lot of footage on this. But I like to include these pieces, or these clips, I should say, because I feel like they're important for you to see that there is a process to doing a lot of these projects. Everything is not just snap your fingers and it gets done. Well, I do like to leave some of these clips in here when I am filming. And as you can see, I had just a little bit of everything accumulated in here. I don't know why my cream of wheat is in here. I have no idea why I have these little marshmallows in here, but we're going to get it all out, get it all cleaned up, and get ready to start working on that fabric that you see on the wall there behind the shelves. So this is where things got very interesting. I was so shocked to find out that there was wallpaper behind that fabric. I had no idea that I did that. So with that being found out, I decided that I had to get this glue off somehow, or the paint that I wanted to use was going to look horrendous if I didn't. So I'm using some of my lemon oil to get a few of these smaller pieces off, and I'm thinking, oh, well, this is not going to be too bad. I'm going to be able to get all of this off and then go along with my day and start painting. No, this turns out to be a disaster, and I'll kind of explain to y'all what in the world I had to end up doing here. Yes, I got my steamer out because I was having such a hard time. The second shelf wallpaper came off so much easier than the top, and so I'm thinking, great, the bottom shelf is going to come off and be so easy. Absolutely not. This is where the disaster started to happen, and I was like, oh my goodness, this like 30-minute project that I thought I was about to encounter ended up taking all day. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this has turned out to be a nightmare. I honestly, like I said, had no idea that there was wallpaper underneath that fabric. I guess maybe I put that on there and didn't like it, and that's why I covered it up. The steamer is helping, but this bottom one, is giving me a hard time. So y'all pray for me. It's like this part comes off, but then the like glue part, I guess, I'm having to go back and steam it even more. It's like, I don't know if it's because I primed this wall maybe, because there is this paint that was back here. I don't know if that made a difference, but oh y'all, I was not expecting to spend this much time on this project, but here we are. This goes to show you that sometimes things do not go as planned, even though you have everything planned and think it's going to go well. It does not. So let me just keep steaming and peeling away. Okay, here's where we're at on this. It's many hours later. I had to go to a birthday party and do a couple other things. And this cabinet has given me so much trouble. So I just got home and I finally ended up getting the wallpaper off the back of this and as much of the glue as I can. I ended up bringing in the sander and literally sanding the rest of it down. I just can't do any more to it without going and buying some wallpaper remover stuff, but it's smooth, so I'm not worried about it anymore. I'm going to put some kilts over that, like some primer, and hopefully that will help. Like I said, I have sanded it and cleaned all that up, so I wanted to give y'all kind of a little quick look at the before. This is with the green in there. So I'm going to paint this the same color as my cabinets. I'm going to prime it first, just because, like I said, because of that green oil-based paint. And so yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so here's the shelves all painted. Now, I did not add trim. Just did not get around to that. I could not find anything that I liked that would fit down here as well. Like this is very small. And another thing you may notice is I did leave the command little hook things up there where I had the curtain just for a little while, just in case after I decorate this, if it's just, you know, something I'm not loving, I can easily just hang a different curtain. I think I'm gonna do a different curtain if I do decide to cover this back up. But yeah, it looks so much better like this. I cannot wait to decorate it. But those are, like I said, little command hook things. I can easily just pull those down and it shouldn't ruin the paint or anything. But I'm just gonna leave those up there for now until I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna like it, you know, with the open shelving like this. So I am so excited to have this project done now. Be sure and come back tomorrow. We are gonna go thrifting and see if we can find a couple of old but new pieces for this space. I really don't need anything, but I'm always looking for little pieces just to kind of give me a little refresh in a space here and there. Nothing big, nothing expensive, just something to freshen my space up a little bit. I am so excited to get out of the house and go do a little bit of thrifting tomorrow. So I hope to see y'all back here for that. We love y'all, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with a brand new video.